Welcome to Thai Nguyen News, now today's headlines. APEC Thai Nguyen, with its historic task in the resistance war against French colonialism. An opening ceremony of tourism, food, handicraft village and trade fair in Thái Nguyen province in 2017. An APEC delegation specializing in a mining field visit Nui Phao project. In the revolution history of Vietnamese people, under the leadership of the party, the strategic position of Thai Nguyen was raised to a new level. In the resistance war against French colonialists, Thai Nguyen became a particularly important part of Viet Bắc base, became the central ATK to ensure that the party and the government headquarters stood up to command revolutionary movement across the country. In this place, many important decisions related to the fate of the resistance war against French colonialists of the nation were given.
After a successful August Revolution, facing the ambition of conquering our country of French colonialists, President Ho Chi Minh issues a call for national resistance on December 19, 1946. However, in comparison, the material forces of our country and the enemy were different. In order to gain victory for the resistance war, Vietnam Revolution must preserve and consolidate the force in prepare for a long resistance war. With that determination, the party's Central Committee, government, and President Ho Chi Minh decided to choose and build a strong backbone base to prepare for a long resistance against French colonial invasion. APEC Thái Nguyen was honored to be selected to bring this historic destiny. Uncle Ho considered APEC as a base in the liberated area which can both be used for attacking and defending. After the success of August Revolution, Uncle Ho said that Viet Bắc base brought us the victory for the August Revolution. To meet the need of building a revolutionary base to prepare for a long resistance war, with the advantages of terrain and inherent revolutionary tradition, the party's Central Committee, the government, and President Ho Chi Minh decided to choose the districts Định Hóa, Đại Từ, Phú Lương, Võ Nhai of Thái Nguyên, along with Yên Sơn, Sơn Dương, Chiêm Hóa of Tuyên Quang, and Chợ Đồn of Bắc Cạn, to build a safety zone of the center and the capital of the country during the war against French colonialists, in which Định Hóa Thái Nguyên kept the central position of the resistance war. Here, the party's Central Committee, the General Command, issues many important decisions related to the fate of the resistance war against French colonial of the whole nation.
Chính tại lán Tiền Keo, xã Phú Đình, Định Hóa.
It was in Tin Keo Camp, Phú Đình Community District, that Politburo held a meeting to adopt strategic policies for the campaign in 1953-1954. It was on December 6, 1953, that Politburo adopted the plan 1953-1954 and decided to open Điện Biên Phủ campaigns. In the resistance against French colonialism, APEC Thái Nguyen was also one of points to set up domestic and foreign relations. Thus, despite the fact that the nation's battlefield was divided during the resistance years, this place became a strong link between the fronts and localities. With this undeniable role, APEC Thái Nguyen has become a beloved place which fosters fighting spirits of the whole nation. It is 70 years since the party, government, and President Ho Chi Minh came to APEC Thái Nguyen to lead the resistance war against French colonialists. But this event remains its meaning. It is the historic choice for Thái Nguyen's land and people in the journey of the nation.
On the 13th of May, at Vietnamese Museum of Ethnic Culture, there took place an opening ceremony of tourism, food, handicraft villages, and trade fair in 2017. It is one of the cultural and tourism activities in response to the 70th anniversary of the year when the party Central Committee, government, President Ho Chi Minh came to APEC Thái Nguyen to lead the war against French colonialists, along with the commemorating the 127th anniversary of Ho Chi Minh's birthday.
The fair has the participation of nearly 150 standard booths of nearly 70 enterprises and other provinces such as Hà Nội, Hưng Yên, Ninh Bình, Quảng Ninh, and Bắc Cạn. The booths are divided into three main areas. The first is an exhibition area which promotes tourism, introduces cultural products of Thai Nguyen's ethnic groups and localities in Việt Bắc region and northern part to domestic and international visitors. The second is an area to introduce food and cultural products of the districts, cities, and towns, tourism associations, hotels and restaurants, as well as tourism promotion units in the provinces. The third is the area of processing and selling food. The fair is an opportunity to promote image and travel destinations, introduce cultural food products of ethnic groups in Thái Nguyên province and other localities, contributing to promoting trade in an effective way. The fair lasts until the end of May the 20th, with many activities to serve the needs of shopping village products of visitors, along with seeking partners and calling for investment on craft villages. It also has many attractive music and art performances.
On the 12th of May, Ministry of Industry and Trade, along with Nui Phao Company, welcomed an APEC delegation, including experts, economists, officials, and specialists as members of mining ministry from Australia, Canada, Chile, China, USA, Thailand, Philippines, visited Nui Phao minerals exploiting and processing.
At the meetings, delegates stated that mining played an important role to boost socio-economic development, create jobs, reduce poverty, improve infrastructures, and narrow a development gap in Asia-Pacific region. At Nui Phao companies, delegates heard full information and visited open cast mines and mineral processing plants. Nui Phao is the largest mining project in Vietnam, belong to Masan Resources ESC. Challenge which the mining industries is facing includes finding quality resource, opportunity for mining licensing, the efficiencies of deep production and processing, human resources, and responsibility on community development. The visit to Nui Phao Mineral Exploitation and Processing Limited Company provides a practical insight into mining practice as well as community linkage between enterprises and locality. On the same days, APEC delegates visited southern Songkong resettlement areas which were built by Nui Phao Company for people affected by the project. In addition, they visited local enterprises producing package and mushroom, which were established following to the economic recovery program of Nui Phao project.
On the 12th of May, Samsung Vietnam gave a water purification system to Bãi Bông Kindergarten in Pho Yên Thao, Thái Nguyên province.
The project to build and donate water purification system for preschools is a part of the campaign Enterprises Join Hands to help community fight against climate changes, which is implemented by Environment Health Safety Department of Samsung Korea in collaboration with Borderless Science and Technology Association, Hanoi University, and Samsung Vietnam. The goal of the project is to bring clean water into student health. Except for Bãi Bông Preschool, 4 other schools in Pho Yên Thao have been awarded modern water purification system, which provide about 1,000 liters of drinking water and 5,000 liters of daily water. This is a meaningful gift that Samsung Vietnam donates to preschools, contributing to ensure the health and make the lives of Vietnamese future generation better and better.
It was for today's news. Thank you and see you again.